Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a long-awaited haul video. Your girl's been doing some shopping and I've been in a little bit of a slump, and I've been using retail therapy to help me guide my way out of it, and I have to say it's not working. These are just a lot of pieces that I've been picking up recently. I'll have everything linked down below, so as much as I can find them. You guys know I like to shop on the pre-loved market a lot of the time, so I'll be leaving a lot of pre-loved resources down below in the description box. Be sure to check out those links. Okay, I'm going in no particular order. First up, I have a bag from Brandon Blackwood. They sent out an email that they were doing a surprise flash sale, and so I decided to peruse. I put it up on my Instagram. By the way, follow my Instagram if you haven't already. I decided to do a little sneak peek of what was going on with the Brandon Blackwood sale, and I just so happened to stumble across this. This is amazing and beautiful, and I entirely was not intending to shop that sale, but then I saw this and I really just could not help myself. So this is called the Sofia Bag. I have it in embossed suede in this really beautiful jade green color. It is pretty simple of a bag. I just really like the shape of it. I like the color. I am, to be very honest, a little bit nervous about carrying the suede, especially that I live in such a tropical climate, but I love this color and I love the size and depth and capacity of it. So it has silver hardware. They also make it in gold, but that one was not on sale. You know what I forgot to mention? This went on sale. It was like $150 or something crazy. So these typically are around the 300 mark, and I think they were in the neighborhood of 40% off. This has a flap closure, magnetic clasp. There's a little pocket right in here. I just really like the size of the bag, and it's one that it didn't really take too much twisting of my arm to justify purchasing, especially at the price point. You guys are gonna think I have lost my mind, and you're probably right. This next piece is a homeware they refer to as a sushi plate from Hermes. This is not going to be used for sushi by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just it's probably about a 5x7 little ceramic dish. It just has a little bit of gray and orange, just like mosaic tiles, and I think it's really pretty. You can find these over on Fashion File, and that's where I saw them initially, and I hold about 6 bracelets on here, and I just think it's perfect. It's just a little bit of added detail for my bag display shelf, and a nice place to hold all of my designer bracelets. Speaking of bracelets, completely unprovoked, I had to go in to manage a repair at the Louis Vuitton store, and just happened to start strolling around casually, minding my own business, wander my way over to the accessories section, where I find not one but 2 things that I was immediately dying over. So the first one was this bracelet. This is a Louis Vuitton little dainty cord monogram bracelet with a heart charm in the middle. It adjusts with this little ball here in the back, and I don't know why, but for some reason I just looked at it and I tried it on and decided that I could not move forward in my life without taking this bracelet home. I was gonna think about it. It was gonna make me sweat. I was going to dream about it, and I was like, you know what? Buy the bracelet. You're not gonna regret it. And sure enough, I've barely taken it off in an entire month. It's really comfortable to wear. There's no tarnishing or anything like that. It's really easy. It doesn't get in the way. It doesn't make noises. This is what it looks like stacked with a couple of my other bracelets. This one right here is just a faux Rolex bracelet that I got from a website that I'll link them down below. But it's just really nice for a little stack, and it's just a really little small piece of luxury. Now, I was expecting it to not have such the price tag that it did. I believe this was maybe $400, which is kind of a lot considering what we're actually talking about, but I think it's adorable, and no regrets whatsoever. In this same trip is where, if you saw my reel from when I went to the Louis Vuitton store over on Instagram, I was trying on a couple pairs of sunglasses, and there's this one pair that they're kind of pushing with their marketing a lot. I tried those on, and those were okay on my face, but then I tried on this pair and they were so fabulous. All right, they're called the In the Mood for Love sunglasses, and I certainly fell in love on the spot. Now, while I didn't take them home in that specific moment, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really in the habit of just like randomly going out and like dropping like $1,200 without any notice. But I did sit and stew and think about these sunglasses for a couple of weeks, and I just decided that enough was enough. I needed them. I needed to have them. I haven't bought a lot of sunglasses in the last couple of years, so I'm just kind of at a place where a couple of my pairs are feeling kind of stale, even though I still love them and would never get rid of them. Like, I'm ready for some new blood in my sunglass collection, and this is that. This is that. These are oh so fabulous, and oh my god, okay, wait. Are they not stunning? Are they not absolutely everything? What I wanted was a really big, oversized, dark pair of sunglasses, and these just absolutely fit the bill. They stay on, they're really secure, they're relatively lightweight, but still like chunky, and I just feel like I have all of the coverage in the world. Now, what's really cool about these is that, so first off, we have the gold trunk detail right here on the corners. They sort of wing out, and they have that really retro, oversized look, and then if you look really closely, I doubt you're going to be able to see this in this lighting. You can see like a little tiny sliver of Louis Vuitton monogram right there. I will do a monogram almost anywhere else on my body, but for some reason my face and my shoes are like typically like monogram free. This is like so small and subtle that you can barely see it unless you look really closely, and it's just a really cool added detail. But moreover than that, I think this shape is fabulous. So amazing. Can't recommend them enough. They're called the In the Mood for Love, and they are part of the current 2022 Louis Vuitton collection. But yeah, fabulous. They retailed for $690, and you know what? I think this might be the first time I've ever spent full retail on sunglasses, and I'm not mad at this. I'm not. I'm just not. Starting last year, the brand Stowed had everyone in a chokehold, and now I can count myself among the choked because I have the cardigan and I love this. This is the Stowed two-tone cardigan. I also have it in the long dress, black and beige. You'll see it here in the split screen, but I love these pieces. This cardigan has been really easy for me to wear. One thing I've been struggling with is that I need something to like wear to work that like will keep me warm in the AC and everything. But now that my hair is big and curly and all the I'm doing all these elaborate styles, like getting a pullover over my head like a sweater is just so annoying, and I can't stand it. So, but I need something that's going to like cover, you know, keep like a little bit of insulation on me when I'm inside, and not gonna have to pull over my hair and ruin it. So this one is great. I actually got this in the size large because I wanted it to be a bit bigger. Yeah, the dress on the other hand I have in the size extra small. This is the black with light beige. I like how it buttons up the front and you can go like at different lengths. I did have the idea initially that I was gonna try and wear it with like pants underneath, but now that I've actually seen it like on myself, I'm like, maybe not so much. But as a dress, I think this is beautiful. It's really elegant. It makes a great statement. And you know, these were actually really on the affordable side. Like, there's not a whole lot that you can go into places like Saks and Neiman's and buy like a whole dress for like $150. I've gotten like a couple of like odd things here and there from The RealReal just because like they're always sending me emails and I always open them. But I got this really cool skirt from Rachel Zoe. I really like Rachel Zoe's stuff because she really likes long like lengths on things, and being someone that is like a little bit on the taller side, and I like to wear higher heels, it can be difficult to find like long pants and long skirts and long dresses that are gonna make it all the way down to the length where they're supposed to go. And that's one thing I really shout out to Rachel Zoe for, because I bought this. This is a really beautiful silk skirt. I mentioned that color is hard, but this one is a little bit easier because the background of the skirt is an olive green. Olive green is a color that I have like a lot of in my wardrobe, and it's just something that is not as like what's the word, like scary to try to wear. I love the length on this. I love how flowy it is. I have it in a size 6, and it also has a really nice slit in the front. It blows in the wind really nicely, and it's a way for me to incorporate a red pink into my wardrobe. And I think this is as much color as like I can do in a season, but we'll see. Hey, I am once again eating my words. Eating my words, because what did I say about the clear shoes over the course of years? We're acknowledging it and we're accepting it that, you know, things change, opinions and tastes change over time. And you know what? I love these. I love them. The only thing is though that these I got from Forever 21 and I bought them for maybe like $20. I would not pay a penny more than $20, $25 for a pair of plastic shoes like this. These do the job just fine, and to go like the designer route on something like this, they would have to be really, really special. And there's not a whole lot out there that I think would be worth it. However, these are great. I'm just glad that I didn't invest too much money into a trend like this, because I know that there is not probably going to be longevity in the plastic clear shoe. And you know what? I think 20 bucks is just fine. I will leave them linked down below. I think they're fabulous. And like, while they are plastic shoes, like, they don't feel or look cheap in the way that I was like fearing. So definitely link these down below. They have a square toe and they're really, really, really comfortable. And because they're clear, they go with just about everything. If you've been with my channel for a while, then you will understand that for some reason I don't learn lessons. These are the old Chanel shoes. Like, I can't even show them to you in a different angle than this because they are so incredibly trashed. They've been a whole saga, a whole bane of my existence that I have a very complicated relationship with. And you would think knowing that you know what, maybe I would just shelve the designer slides, not ever buy a pair again, and that would be smart, but incorrect. We are back to the well. I found these for a really good price at a consignment store here locally. They are a pair of white tweed slide sandals with cork. They have a little bit of platform, and then they have this little like tab here in the back. They are the ones that say Chanel going across the toe here. And normally I wouldn't do a tweed. Like, a lot of their signature items are just not my jam and not my vibe, but for some reason this tweed isn't like too much. It just kind of looks like just white fabric, as opposed to, like, you know, being like super woven with like intricate colors and patterns and stuff like some of the other ones are. And I love them. I love them so much. They're really comfortable. I have them in a 40 and a half. So I would say they probably run a bit even smaller than most Chanel shoes do. They are from the 2021 collection, if I'm not mistaken, and I did buy them pre-owned. Now, I've worn them a few times and they have a little bit of wear in the bottom soles, but generally speaking, they stay on the foot really well. They're a little bit, I don't want to say heavy, I just want to say that they're like substantial. Like, I feel like they're on my feet, and I feel like I'm like, sometimes when you wear slides, you feel like you're not wearing anything. That's actually one thing that's really bothered me about some of the popular shoes now, is that they're so flat. Like, there's almost like nothing, like no support at all. And I've just been struggling to find a pair of good sandals for summer, and these have fit the bill perfectly, absolutely perfectly. Like, I actually went through like an entire store. I was searching for what felt like months to try and find a good pair of summer sandals, and everything was too flat, too square, too amorphous and ugly, too weird. And I was absolutely elated to find these. And now we have a sad story. In my hunt, like right before I bought these, I walked into Saks and started trying on a couple of pairs of shoes, and I found these really beautiful Valentino like raffia platforms that were such better quality than the old Chanel slides that I showed you. And I love the new Valentino logo. I've been dying for something like that in my wardrobe, and I just think these were absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. So initially they retailed for $690, and at the time I was like, I don't know that I want to spend all that, and I left them at the store. Couple of weeks ago, an ad popped up on my computer that said that they were on sale. They were 30% off. They were $483. And I was like, okay, mine. They had them in my size. I ordered them. Everything was fine. And sure enough, they got lost in the ether. And I'm just like, wow, really? Of all of the hundreds of packages that I've had delivered to my home, the one time like I find a pair of like new sandals that I've been searching high and low for that happen to fall into my lap in my size on sale, they disappear in the mail. Like, of course they do. But by the time I realized that, you know, that they weren't coming, like they were all sold out. And I'm just like, great, great, great. RIP to these Valentino sandals. I will continue to be on the hunt for them, but I did have to show them to you because I think they're fabulous. I tried them on in store and they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. And you know, if you happen to see them, don't be afraid to send them my way. Okay, somehow this is the piece I am most excited about for this whole haul. This was one of the most impulsive purchases I've ever made in my life. So once again, I told you I've been super into Nordstrom's Rack recently. I feel like there's just like, you can just buy absolutely everything there. And I was just, you know, randomly scrolling, not looking for anything in particular. And I was like, oh, let's look at the bags. Cause I never really find great designer stuff, at Nordstrom Rack until today. I have wanted a raffia bag in my wardrobe for like 3 years. And now of course you can go and find like some of them that are like really cheap. You can find them on Amazon. You can find all kinds of styles and colors, and for some reason like that wasn't doing it for me. But then I saw this one and I was like, oh, this is Stella Mccartney, and I just think this is so cool and so me. For a raffia bag. Now this info wasn't on the site when I bought it. It is still currently available as I'm filming this now, so I'll definitely leave it linked down below. This is the Marley bag, only this is just a style they made in raffia. They also make this shape in a regular like faux leather, but I think that this raffia woven style is just so fun. It says Stella McCartney here in a circle, the way her logo does, and there's also this really intricately like woven beautiful strap that also says Stella McCartney right here. So this is the bag that I did not know that my wardrobe needed for years, and I'm obsessed with it. Like every time I look at it, like my heart smiles, and that's what you want in a bag, in like a new bag purchase. Now this was like definitely like in the grand scheme of things, yes, it is like expensive for a cheap raffia bag, because at the same time I had one in my cart that was like $29. This was not that, but I love this. I think it is absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm just gonna open it up for you really quickly. So it has this this raffia fringe here on the outside. This is what the back of the bag looks like. So the fringe kind of like goes out away from the bag. It flaps open just like this. The interior, because Stella McCartney is made from all sustainable fabrics, is faux leather, and it's just like a really nice like round half moon shape. It's been so seamless for me to incorporate this into my wardrobe, and I just think it's so lightweight and fun, and it's just something different that you're not going to see a whole lot of people carrying. Now as I'm filming this, they do still have a couple available. I'm going to link it down below, but if you need a summer bag, if you need something that's like not crazy expensive, because a lot of the raffia bags the designers are making are so like $3,000 for no leather. I mean, come on. Like, I know this is still ridiculous at $4.99, but like, work with me here, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just look at this in the viewfinder next to my face and I am elated. This is my favorite piece of the whole haul, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed with this bag. Last up, we have a really beautiful vintage Chanel bag. This one came from one of the Instagram live shopping shows, and I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. This is a giant vintage caviar with gold-plated, just giant, massive shopping tote, and I could not be more obsessed with it. I brought this bag with me to travel, and I think it was perfect. If you can see that, like this is great as a work bag. It was perfect for traveling, and The condition on it is amazing. So this is a bag from like approximately like the mid to early to mid 90s, and it is absolutely stunning. It's pretty lightweight. I like the giant zipper opening. It has this little ball detail here that I will say, you know, it kind of swings around a bit, and it's definitely something you have to be careful of. There are you definitely do see these out there on the pre-loved market. They're great vintage bags, and I just can't get over the condition on this one, considering that we're almost the same age. Yeah, really, really cool. It has a giant CC here, except it's really subtle. A lot of the time when I was traveling, I just had it turned around just like this, and then otherwise it just looks like a really, really comically large black bag. What's cool about this one is that it's also narrow, so it has a lot of space, but it's not going to take up a lot of space. You do see them floating around out there on the pre-loved market, and I think they're such great bags, especially if you like a big bag, then this is a big bag that you need to have. The other thing too is that this one is massive. They do make smaller ones, and they're not as like, you guys know how expensive Chanel is today. They're not quite as pricey as a lot of the newer ones. There have been many price increases on the Chanel pre-loved market, and these you can tend to find like in the like 2000-ish range in like pretty decent condition. There are a lot of live Instagram shopping shows out there, and I definitely do recommend giving them a peruse. I'll leave some of my favorite ones down below. That's where this one came from. We can chat a little bit more about like Instagram live shopping in the future. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, because I do want to like address it in a certain way. That is my summer 2022 haul. Let me know what you guys think. What have you guys been shopping for? What is anything that you're really excited about that you've added to your collection in 2022? So far, I think winter is this. I don't know. I just love this. I think this is so cool. And I am so excited that it's a part of my collection. This is my favorite. You guys have a favorite from my haul. If you guys have a favorite that you have purchased recently, I'd love to hear about it. Please comment it down below. As always, if you have any suggestions for videos and for videos you'd like me to do regarding the pre-loved market, regarding just the resale industry as a whole, even authentication, definitely shoot those my way. I'd love to put something together with your feedback. So with that, I think that is everything. Be sure to check out the links in the description box down below to everything that I can find that is still available, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.